This is a tough year with viruses spread all over the world and hope you stay well. I'm Casey Lam, a senior consultant at Deloitte Consulting. They are Ivan and Johnny, who are my team members. We were hired by Henry Chen to identify relevant management issues confronting the company and recommend ways to address them. Now, let's go down to the business. After analyzing the crisis faced by the company, we outlined the four challenges: unqualified products, unfulfilled safety standard, unnecessary expenses, and management negligence. These challenges reflect the existence of bribery, kickbacks, nepotism, and other undesirable phenomena in the company. Here, two of my colleagues served the company's employees and discovered the underlying causes of these challenges. Firstly, lack of knowledge of legal norms makes some of you in a passive situation in dealing with corporate financial disputes, and weak legal consciousness is one of the key reasons for the occurrence of bribery. Secondly, lack of advisor structure makes a big loophole in the internal legal supervisor of the company, and the labor contract with other companies is not well protected. Thirdly, the family characteristic of company's culture make nepotism more likely to occur. Little managers may selectively ignore the problems of subordinates in order to make profits, resulting in a large area of management negligence. Next, let us give some relevant recommendations. Here is the legal training. We set this to raise the legal awareness of employees engaged in best. It could remind employees of external policies changes in time. Then, when facing these big changes, it can help employees familiarize themselves with laws and regulation faster. Rome was not built in a day. To get the best out of the workshop, all managers are expected to attend, and you have to join at least one studio per month. Only by working together can we overcome the difficulties. In the course of legal training, there will be special lectures brought by Hong Kong legal experts, which contain information about signing and contracts and negotiating. My team and I are convinced that the rewards of continuing our legal training will be enormous. Through education and familiarity with the law, you can be reminded of the consequence of breaking the law, which will protect employees from making mistakes. In turn, the well-being of employees is fundamentally ensured. So, after talking about the measures of legal training, we also need to set up the relevant legal advisor structure, which will be introduced in detail by my team member, Ivan.
Okay, thank you, Casey. Apart from the legal training that would assist you to establishing a legal foundation by explaining the foundation of law. Additionally, we would like to advocate the formation of a legal advisory group for managers. The group may include, but is not limited to, the chief executive, Henry Chen, managers, and the attorney, who is the lawyer. It is critical for business person to understand what is and is not lawful for enterprises. Our primary objective for the group is to obtain critical advice regarding the company's short-term and long-term goals. And we know that the company wishes to expand its market into outlying regions such as China and Macau. This is necessary in order to become equal with the local legal system. And also, we were aware that such an immoral situation may have occurred within the organization. As a result, you may choose, we hope this can help the company to guarantee compliances with applicable laws and ensure the legality within the firm and its expansion regions. In the short term, the group may discuss for the prior incident like the Chicago events, that testing issue, and so forth, to determine which action might fall into a gray area or perhaps constitute a violation of the law. Create an employee code of conduct and guidelines. There's no exception, no authorization can be given to anyone. For example, no illegal payment or any other form of advantage may be given directly or indirectly for any reason. When using a service provider, reasonable diligence must be exercised. Build a whistleblowing system, and later we will go into specific. Adjust reimbursement policy as necessary. Examine the financial claims and avoiding needless expenditures. In the long run, as the business wishes to expand, as a result, managers and executives should familiarize themselves with the law in that sector. For instance, like the company law, commercial law, and the employment law. This is a critical stage in establishing a presence in other regions to ensure that the business does not fall into a gray area and exposes itself to danger and risk. Generally, business is risk averse, and we want to avoid any type of risk in the long run. First, how would the whistleblowing system operate? The corporation may establish a hotline through which individuals can anonymously report any unethical or suspicious activity. Thus, you will not need to be concerned that you will be compensated or get revenge by the person to whom you report. Following that, our legal advisory group will begin its inquiry. To incentivize this behavior, we will provide a bonus for any successful report based on the severity of the issue. We expect that in the long run, this will decrease the company's risk by avoiding legal violation, maintaining a positive reputation and credibility in society and industry. So to establish a viable business. So my next speaker will expand more on this shortly.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. Now, let me introduce you to our third proposed recommendation, which is refining management policies. Firstly, there could be a better whistleblowing mechanism to be implemented within the company. As currently, whistleblowing is more of an informal procedure without clear instructions, resulting in ineffective reporting of bribery activities. We propose that official channels of anonymous reporting be established. For instance, each executive such as you could promote email addresses or phone numbers to employees specifically for whistleblowing purposes. You taking the initiative in fighting unethical collusions is the best way to promote a healthy competitive work culture. As a result, our company should also provide incentives such as cash rewards or even promotions to whistleblowers if shady activities that they reported are verified. Secondly, focusing on developing an internal auditing system would also save the company from unnecessary expenses from bribery. Our company could set quotas on invoices booked as entertainment expenses for employees' reimbursement. As in most cases of workers using kickbacks, entertainment, and gift giving to bribe external accounts, these reimbursement records are usually labeled as similar to entertainment expenses. As a result, by keeping track of these ambiguous accounting records, we can eliminate bribery and save company resources spent on them. To add on, it is best to rotate the internal auditors to prevent building of collusive relationships between these overseers and also the employees who bribe. Thirdly, we recommend that a regular quality evaluation for raw materials should be conducted. Currently, some of our suppliers and subcontractors, such as Tsinghua Electric Appliance, have been providing subpar products, resulting in our own products not meeting the required standards. The regular quality sampling of raw materials from possible options could provide us with up-to-date and precise information on which supplier or subcontractor we should work with. This ensures the competitiveness of suppliers and also prevents effective bribery provided by suppliers. To conclude, our company is currently facing the challenges of unqualified products, unfulfilled safety standards, unnecessary expenses and bribery, and also management negligence. These problems are likely caused by employees' lack of legal knowledge, the lack of advisory structure, and also passive management culture of the company. As a result, we should propose the 3 recommendations of providing legal training for employees to tackle the lack of legal norms, while also organizing legal advisory groups to solve the lack of advisory knowledge. And lastly, refining management policies to promote a more supportive work culture. Thank you. Also 11 minutes.